What up? My name is Daco Vibes, and you're tuned in to Abeku TV. Stay. We love you. Mad up. Daco Vibes. Mwah. Boom.
Eshasiye 2009 and 10, 14 years ago. Yeah, 9. Na me baba ohima we di 1 year. Na the buy ni say na Ophelia Pam intade mana. Eye mpanyinfo te say Dorinando mo beba say Ophelia minta wo ohima atale eko. Me po ohima de ani bi. Until we decided say you best start a clothing line for Nkoda, both boys and girls. We had the very first Rhythms on the Runway. Saturday Krani and friend Rhythms on the Runway. It was just a fashion show to outdoor Ohima Kids Club. And you know, yeah, Kane club event. Ooh, club in there Laboni. Twist nightclub. Kane Twist nightclub. Old one, no. And our Twist nightclub. Now yeah, planning show no na, you know, Kwekuni, Kwabna has always been part of us as a family. And Ifia. And Kwabna ni Ifia, they decided to be the entertainment element apart from the fashion show. And about fashion show, no, so I use it and for forma to say, Ohima mo and the cousins, Mame, Yola, you are the charter house, and by for forma. So we had the first show. It was entirely for children. And after performance, you know, the Kwabna, and after Ifia. Because I know Dorinando the host here. From first one, then we moved on to Citizen Coffee. We had the second year. Second year, no, Nankodani Kamubi. And after some of our friends in the fashion industry, and also Kofi B and the Kwabna, they performed at the time, not still me managing Kofi B. And after it started growing, you go Golden Tulip for 2 editions. And the last event, no, not Manifest will go stage performing in Shoka CB Toy. And show the midway they close the until we went off for like 2 years. You signed back no and you call State Banquet Hall. After State Banquet Hall 2 years, and you call Osu Castle. And you call Osu Castle. Now, it was the first time in our history you be Osu Castle no, to the public because the Honor Munim said since 1957, Osaji Fuankasa no age more Honum Kakra and have a Flagstaff House. And after 1966 school now, Soldier 42 Kwame Nkrumah almost said Flagstaff House. Into the subsequent governments, there was no way they could work from Flagstaff House. Osu Castle. And it's a security installation. And you can always admire Osu Castle no, from a distance. Say, be a photo man and say, can you know President Rawlings see be now being with TV. So, but no one ever thought of going there. It was the first time be Osu Castle no, to the public in 2019. The following year, and COVID by, we could not invite people from the diaspora and other places until we had the 100% GH edition. And no, it was underground, underbridge. It was is the gone the whole year, you know. And then we had the green edition, the aqua edition, and Afi Kente edition. This is the 14th year, but 12th edition.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
Nana Ochre Dako KOD. Yamo Yensemano no waya dear papa. Rhythms on the Runway. For Rhythms on the Runway.
The future.
I have seen and participated in events outside Ghana, like Cabo Verde, Maputo, Mozambique, and Botswana, Cameroon. And you and I, we talk on the side.
We do, fine.
And me who said, Rhythm on the Runway, one day ain't yet enough. We need to have a festival. In Ghana, Creative Arts Festival. Any festival.
Yeah.
We have events, pockets of events, one day event. And I am tourists, and I said the experience in Omoba. They want, activity we are and that's why 2019, the Beyond Return or the Year of Return.
Yeah.
A man of any G party, Meko Afutela, Meko Afronation, Meko Full Circle, Meko Way.
Yeah.
So, how's the future like?
The
because
future.
fashion designers need doors.
Aye.
It one day ain't enough.
There be quick cry.
Make us a 5 hours event.
There be cry.
And fashion and so you were different classes of fashion.
Mm-hmm.
The couture and avant-garde.
Yep.
A high class premium.
High end ones.
And you fashion, you regular every day.
Yeah.
You kids, you casual. You with so that different elements of our fashion and music, space enough.
Yeah.
What's the future like for us?
We totally agree with you because designers need to be on one. Who said they can't participate because they're one day event, but you can work with only maybe about, in actual fact, we work with like 10 designers for a night, and also ideally I think a year 8B, so you don't have a very long night. But Kwekunim said if you're renting the venue for maybe 3 days for rhythms on the runway, I'll be like the Bemauno. One shall want to meet you. The plan to expand this there because over rhythms on the runway are right from the green carpet and as the red carpet and also who say art pieces be even car companies are involved in it, I feel say yeah they can't loom no say the we're going to have it on the green carpet. And so we could have like different aspects of it. We could have a day to talk fashion, the fashion business. Yet fashion show in the business of fashion and music. Because music and fashion. We could have an event where we have people in the business community to come advise on the way forward, especially for musicians. Maybe about financial literacy for creatives, fashion designers, and musicians. These are plans.
Right.
Besides that, and so no, the idea for rhythms on the runway, it's from Kwame Nkrumah's plan for a liberated Africa. It was not just freedom for Ghana. And then they could say, oh, he led the fight for freedom in Ghana, or he spent so much money to liberate other countries. That's the plan of Rhythms on the Runway. It's not going to be an entirely Ghanaian event. It's a Pan-African event this year. Just a baby will be Brimbiano. We want Rhythms on the Runway to be known there. But next year, Kweku and many of your bunk in the background. Next year, Angola AD 50 years. And for the very first time, we're moving the event from Ghana, Angola, as part of their 50th anniversary.
Now, I'm so happy, I'm excited to hear this.
Yeah.
Because Kofi, anytime be a me too quiet, sometimes I call you.
Yeah.
Me too quiet. I could do now too quiet now. Me pama dear sao.
Mami me.
Who from me? Me pata dear me too quiet.
I know.
In fact, sir, me too quiet. Yeah, tourism me call other African countries. Omu Ghana ni now shatter Libya no beer show.
Yeah, baby.
No beer show. Now I'm saying in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. In fact, me who you not me wo the Tanzanian national website any of social media page.
Ako me who yenya Sophie and Sophie. Me who atari a share call na say kweku ako hu nko foi.
The event at Ecoso Africa ha.
Yeah.
Especially you to Ghana your fashion, your music, entertainment, so good to know, sir.
Yeah. In Angola, they say they want us to bring the rest of Africa to Angola. And designers are participate with rhythms on the runway. The same with the money, all the different designers. We're gonna speak to them, and then we'll go to Angola and see musicians. But you better try pass it when you're Ghana for we bring more. I know they only here. We're calling the rest of Africa, but we'll make sure that Ghana is prominently represented there. Maybe your Chrome Hanoma, she said, over the years, in the last 50 years, let me say, Washe Kente will be a mini Kente Hima, Asabia Cropper. We're going to perform it.
Only so many. Asabia and I, you share a lunch.
Yeah.
Now, okay, sir. or catch the brother.
Nene Ajuman.
Or catch Ajima. I say, hey, you have abandoned me.
I know.
Remember me and you will go way back.
I know.
Say, Yaka Obia, what tongue Ghana King?
No, Obian Tongue Ghana Kintin Chan Sabian and Ninian and Ajuman. Debbie. Obianio. Me who almost so much a t-shirt and a polo shirt and I said, baby, apart from Kintin, no way. Kintin in your papa. Yeah. And yeah, Asabia crop and in Indian and Ajuman, woman at woman, war Jumidin. So I feel, yeah, you them, go get them. And so a movie. And won't mean yet Jumidi to say rhythms are when you'll be our pet tradition to some Manziba also.
Wow.
Into Manziba is also performing. And I feel Yengia na see. Most of the every year we have the gospel element of it. And I beg who can be say it doesn't matter the background. What sorry I will call. There's something very interesting about rhythms this year. Your one in your call free a sorry be. Say, they would want to own a table at Rhythms on the Runway. And say, hey, you say, Joe Metal, Sissy Chum, MOG Mo, Nina Si, Mama perform or Rhythms that.
Councillor Charlotte, when you know from over.
I know. Kweku,
Hey.
into the Pentecost, Church of Pentecost, at our table, our Rhythms on the Runway.
Oh, you didn't hear that? Church of Pentecost, you are question on
I know. 80. What they're trying to do is, they're bridging the gap between the church and especially those of us in the creative space.
But Kofi Sawasha, your gospel artists,
yeah.
Fashion.
No, it starts from the pastors and Kasa.
Sisi Chum. Saturday, menene a event, protest city, pram.
Yeah.
They say jeans, baggy jeans are or the buy and top of
I know.
And then the trainers. I know. Say, wow, America do pram.
I mean, fashion is big in the church space.
Now say I Councillor Charlotte to buy baggy trousers, so baggy pants, Bola one.
Yeah.
And then the shoe and say, hey, so family also gets now.
Oh, yes, now.
It will so reading on the runway, and then we are sitting there.
Debbie.
Ticket in here say.
Oh, maybe and I feel BB Brew, so BB Brew.
Yeah, BB Brew.
And I feel in episode and so performing. Now episode the performance on the money couldn't say episode use platform so they are launching on one clothing brand. And so no performing in just traditional so called up and down and Camido perform Kwabena Michael Stuckey, a musician be or United States.
So I got a new
I see they were done again into also but Obabi do Doma. Now fee in the last 3 years what we do is every year we honor some individuals who are having outstanding in the creative space and Ghana and across Africa and the African diaspora. Previous recipients maybe Reggie Rockstone or Bradford, Asabia Cropper, Reggie Rockstone ni Papa, RMD, Rocky Dawuni, Morgan Heritage last year, and Sana Peter, free almost so young with you. Now, fee, my Black Star Honest, or Rhythms on the Runway, Chief Dele Momudu, Ovation International. He's been a great supporter of Rhythms on the Runway right from day one. Afibia, it doesn't matter where he finds himself in the world, he flies.
Not only that, I mean the entire creative arts, entertainment, sector in Ghana. Chief Momo.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, first
Ovation International. Hey, I know.
Ovation
parties.
Ovation parties.
And the chief, one of our honorees this year, NFA, the legendary Ejako Nimo. And also, Black Star Award, honestly, Kwabena. And I feel about BB Brew. BB Brew is one of our biggest exports to especially the European side of the world. Into I feel one more night, the four of them were honoring them at Rhythms on the Runway. And also can highlight for this year's events. 7 p.m. sharp. No, in actual fact, from 6 o'clock, the green carpet is open. Drinks on the house, in the cocktails, networking in the because networking the by 7 o'clock, 7:30, as soon as the church is Jumedi in Ashasi.